Hey guys, Chris here, and I'm a Ukrainian Canadian. Today is April 17th, 2024, and let's get to the news happening in Ukraine, shall we? So it's hard not to hide my excitement today because it appears that Speaker Johnson has agreed to put the bill up to vote this Saturday on April 20th. So I know that we will have to see it pass first before we can exhale a little bit and say with confidence that finally this ordeal is done. But there's a lot of positive signs, and I'm very optimistic that this will finally get passed this weekend. So, in the details, the bill will provide for the allocation of almost $28 billion for all operations related to US military aid for Ukraine. So, you can see the division here. $13.8 billion will be spent on Ukraine's Security Assistance Initiative program by September 30th, 2025. Under which the Pentagon signs contracts with American defense companies to supply Kyiv with new armament and equipment. More than $13.4 billion will be used for replacement and repair of the armament provided for Ukraine, as well as for training Ukrainian soldiers. Additionally, this project will include $1.6 billion in foreign military financing, which provides grants for the purchase of weapons from manufacturers. So a lot of this money will go back into your economy. To my American viewers who are watching this video, this is very good news as well for America. A lot of this will go back to American military contractors and the defense industry. So this will certainly be a big boost for the American economy. Additionally, some very positive signs here that a separate provision of the bill stipulates that Joe Biden's administration must supply Ukraine with long-range ATACMS missiles as soon as possible. Excellent news, and we know that the Ukrainians have been asking for these ATACMS. We've seen how effective they have been, and even yesterday, I'll talk about it a little bit later, the Ukrainians had a few of them left, and they've done a lot of damage. So I'll talk about it at the end of this video. And on top of that, moreover, TikTok also could potentially be banned in the United States. We know that this is a Chinese application that is basically a surveillance application app that is being utilized by the Chinese Communist Party. So this is also very good news that TikTok might be banned. And also $300 billion of frozen Russian assets could be transferred to Ukraine. And part of these frozen assets could be used to pay for this because this military aid will be in form of credits and loans. So essentially it's been agreed upon that some frozen Russian assets can be used to pay these loans, this military aid that's going to be provided to Ukraine. So overall, mark your calendars. April 20th is a very important day, and I really, really hope that it's going to get passed and we can finally exhale a little bit. There's still a lot of work to be done, and it's not like it's a sure thing. But I'm very optimistic, and this is the moment that we've been waiting for. Better late than never. Additionally, on top of that, we have more confirmation from this Czech-led initiative. If you guys remember, for the last few months, Czechia has been trying to find partners that are willing to invest into buying shells for Ukraine, and now it's been confirmed that the first contracts have been given, and the Ukraine should be seeing about 200 to 300,000 shells being provided to Ukraine within the month of June. So this is also excellent news. Essentially, the Czech Republic or Czechia has found and has identified essentially 500,000 155 millimeter shells and 300,000 122 millimeter shells outside of Europe that could be bought and sent to Ukraine after essentially they had accumulated the necessary funds to purchase them. So this is very good news. We know that's not just Czechia, but Belgium, Netherlands, Germany, Canada, Sweden, Poland, France, Denmark that have contributed to this initiative. So thank you to Czechia. Thank you to all the other partners that have joined this initiative. This is really important. So this is another really big boost for Ukraine. And the first batch will come within the month of June. It's been confirmed. And last but not least, I want to discuss the aftermath of the strike on Jankoy airfield. I posted it on YouTube community last night. The Ukrainians, it appears to be that they've utilized the remaining batch that they had of the M39 ATACMS, and they've been so destructive. You can see that the general confirmed losses of the strikes of last night on this airfield, which is in Crimea, include 3 S-400 launchers. So that is the Triumph, the air defense systems, the brand new air defense systems that the Russians have built, the Triumph. They've lost 3 of them. They've also lost 1 S-400 radar, 2 S-300 launchers, a depot with ammunition, which was dispersed over hundreds of meters, and military equipment reception repair center was also damaged. Reportedly, also a number of Russian soldiers are wounded or missing. Some claim that up to 30 are dead. Russian soldiers are dead following the strike. And also, as it's been mentioned, some Russian helicopters were present, including Mi-24s, Mi-8s, Ka-52 Alligators, and even the Ka-27. But it's unknown the extent of the damage on the helicopters. However, we can confirm some video footage of the aftermath following the strike. Many of these helicopters were seen flying towards Kirovsk Air Base, which is a little bit more south in Crimea. Let me show you exactly on the map. So this is very significant in terms of how many targets the Ukrainians were able to destroy in one night. So you can see that Zhankoy is here, very close to Kherson in the southern sector. And so the other airfield that the Russians have is the Kirovskoye. So this is where they transferred most likely the remaining or undamaged helicopters to this airfield. So very juicy strike, and we know exactly what the Ukrainians struck it because they're shaping, it's a shaping operation to destroy the Kerch Bridge. We know that the deadline is July of this year. The Ukrainians are really targeting the end of July to completely destroy this bridge. It's a vital link for the Russians, a very safe link for them to transfer weapons, soldiers, and other supplies to the southern sectors of the occupied territories of Ukraine. We know that even if and when the Ukrainians, I should say, destroy this bridge, they still have one link, railway link, that they will be able to resupply their soldiers and forces with, but it's going to be a much more riskier route for the Russians, the one that goes from Rostov through the shores of Donetsk and Zaporizhzhia and Kherson. So it kind of follows the route of Mariupol, Berdyansk, and all the other coastal cities by the Azov Sea. So they still have this link. It's been confirmed that they've almost finalized constructing this railway link, but surely losing the Kerch Bridge will not only be a massive blow to the Russian military, but also to the prestige. Putin spent billions of dollars on building this bridge, and they will not be able to rebuild it in the next few years whatsoever. So this will be a massive blow, and this is why the Ukrainians targeted Zhankoy last night with the remaining ATACMS they had. So excellent news. And overall, today is a very positive day. I'm feeling very excited. I really hope that this is going to get past the US military aid bill by Saturday. So fingers crossed. And yeah, that's the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoy my updates. Again, continue supporting the Ukrainians with, donations. If you guys have any spare change, continue donating money. I know I'm doing that. And again, if you enjoy my content, please subscribe to my channel. Leave me a comment about any of the topics I covered today. Are you optimistic about Saturday? Do you think it's going to be another, disappointment? I really don't. I really hope that it's not going to be the case, but I'm eager to hear your opinions. And again, leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys in the next one. Slava Ukraini!